Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for the upcoming week of September 12th, 2022, for all platforms. That means PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, and a separate section for Nintendo Switch after that. I'll put in a timestamp for you in the pinned comment if you are Nintendo Switch. What we'll be going over is the upcoming events, any new troops, any new weapons, any new pets, if there's any expected classes or kingdoms, the max kingdom power advances, and yeah, all that stuff. What kingdom week it's going to be, so what weapons will be in the Soul Forge because of what kingdom week it is, and what troops will be in the event key drop table because of what week it is. Alright, so let's get into it here. Weekly event spoilers for the week of September 12th, 2022. Alright, so world event, surprise, surprise, right? Emerald Encounter is the name. It has 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in the current event, so either or. Normally that means do spell damage, but you never know. What if there's a terrible restriction to where there's only good skull troops? A lot of times when you have skull and spell, you want to do a doomed weapon. One of the better doomed weapons. The doomed blade, the doomed axe, the doomed scythe, the doomed crossbow, the doomed glaive, whatever, doomed club, all those. Those are really good when you have both, because they do both. It is a Forest of Thorns week. We got the Emerald Giant, and it's an Elemental Giant typing event. We also have Guild Wars next week. Already? Jeez. I did terrible in the last Guild Wars. Well, you know, I did horrible on the first day, and then I kind of pulled myself out of the gutter. So I started with like a really bad score on the first day with my red team. So I'm probably going to be showing a new red team this upcoming Guild Wars. But yeah, pulled it out after that. Went 4-1, and then 4-1, and then 5-0 for the rest of the week. So I did bad just because of one day. I was in second place, man. I was so close to the Paragon. Now I'm going to be way down. I'm going to have to drag myself back up. So yeah, Guild Wars, World Event, Skull and Spell. Faction Assault Tuesday is Primal Rift. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Averlorn's Hound from Forest of Thorns. Thursday class event is Archer. Really good green class with a 50% start and an instant kill. And Friday we have Raids. I'm going to have to say that a couple times. Bear with me here. Raids, because I'll forget and call it Invasion. So, we got Raids. That's the Zul'Goth. That's the 1 target, not the 4 target. Alright, Raids on Friday, September 16th. Groshnok, Borgak, Orc Centaur. Alright, so to reiterate, World Event is Skull and Spell. The week is Forest of Thorns. We have Guild Wars as well. Faction Assault is Primal Rift. Pet Rescue is Averlorn's Hound, which is King Averlorn's pet, and he's actually a, you know, probably the best pet right now. Maybe that's out that does the type of thing that pet does, which is boost 1 troop. King Averlorn's actually used to start elves with 50% mana, so like Arachnean Weaver and stuff like that. So yeah, probably the best like pet that does what it does, even though hey, still not that great. Thursday, class event Archer, and Friday, Raids. Alright, let's check out what we can get from it being a Forest of Thorns week. I missed a troop last time on the spoilers. I missed Scorpius because of Drifting Sand, so I'll try not to do that this time. Let's just say all the troops. And now, some of these aren't going to be available because of faction and stuff. I'll just call out the good ones. I'll make sure to let you know what the good ones are. We got Archdruid, Ori, Dandelion, Dryad, Earth Dreamer, Feymark, Forest Troll. So Forest Troll was a good one. It's your King Gobtruffle team. So get that if you don't have it. Glade Warden, Gloom Leaf, Green Seer, Hippogriff, Iron Bark, King Averlorn. If you don't have that, that's a 50% start for elves. You probably want to get that for Arachnean Weaver start. King Bloodwood. He's above average mythic. He's not bad. He's just not top 10. He's not top 20. He's probably not top 25. He's something like top 40. Top, you know, he's above average. Lady Aniriel, Lord Archimedes, Lord Bellinor, Al Ryder, Albert, Rowan, Rowan's good, but event key nothing to do with anything because you get her for free from Forest of Thorns quest line. So maybe if you need more copies, maybe on my new account I'll throw some event keys to get more copies of Rowan into Ascender. So that's a thing. Sylvan Amora is a dragon, and it's decent. It entangles, it does damage to all enemies, and it blows up a column or something like that. Not something you'll seek out with event keys, though. The Werestag, Thorn Knight, Trent, Vine Martin, Wood Rhinax, and Yasmin's Chosen. Yasmin's Chosen, another okay one, kind of along the lines of King Bloodwood and Sylvan Amora. This faction, or this kingdom, event key drop table is just like 3 above average mythics. But King Averlorn is there, Rowan is there. I don't know. It's above average. The weapons: Amethyst Band, Arrow of Slaying, Bow of Thorns, Cursebreaker Bow, Dragon Oak, Elder Bow, Elemental Bow, Hammer of Forest, Oaken Crown, Rift Blade, Vine Whip, Yasmin's Bow, and Yasmin's Chalice. Elemental Bow is okay. Amethyst Band, but nothing that I'm going to be screaming about. So nothing like Rope Dart or Rage Reaver or anything like that. But you know, same as the troops there. It's like above average. Don't get too excited about it being a Forest of Thorns week, basically. Anyway, let's go check out the troop spoilers for PC, Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Alright, we're getting the Emerald Giant, who is an epic troop, on Monday, September 12th, from Forest of Thorns. The Emerald Giant. It's not easy being Emerald. That's a good one there. Not. Arcane Light, base rarity epic. Troop type Elemental Giant, Troop Roll Striker. What does it look like? It is an Elemental Giant, so you can already kind of get a picture in your head of a stone giant. It is green, so a green stone giant. That's basically it. It kind of looks like Godzilla, almost, if Godzilla was made of stone. But not as cool, really. We got Crystalline Poison. Deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy. Then convert 5 brown gems to green giant gems. Mana color green, yellow. Mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Venomous. Poison enemies when doing skull damage. Trait number 2, Stone Skin. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Trait number 3, Emerald Chard. Emerald Chart. Create a green giant gem when I take skull damage. I feel like they are, with these troops, these giant gem troops, I feel like they're afraid to make them too good. That's how they all feel. They all feel like they're afraid to make them too good, which I understand, because giant gems could do crazy stuff if they were actually used, you know, on a good troop. Alright, that is it for new troops, just the Emerald Giant, the Glory Shop troop. Weapon spoilers. Friday, September 16th. 2022, Groshnock. It's called King Chopper. Rarity is Legendary. Weapon type is Axe. Weapon roll is Generator. Mana color purple brown. Mana cost 14. It explodes magic plus 1 red gems, then grants a random status effect to all Groshnock allies, then summons a Groshnock troop. It's got Mighty. Gain 2 attack. Raging, enrage myself. Rending, deal 3 splash damage to a random enemy. And enfeebling, eliminate 2 attack from the first enemy. That is it for that. That's a decent one. I mean, are you ever going to be using all Groshnock allies on a team? It's nice to have, but it's probably not going to be any kind of meta weapon or anything. Clicking on Clash just to make sure there's nothing there. Clicking on Kingdom just to make sure there's nothing there. And then pet spoilers. Nothing at all. They have, like, nothing coming. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff coming. They just don't have it right now. So, nothing this upcoming week for pets. Max Kingdom Power. Sounds like a busy week. On the 12th of September, Forest of Thorns, Kingdom Power goes to 23. And that is all. Just one. Forest of Thorns to 23. So, yeah. Just the one new troop. Just the one new weapon. We got Guild Wars going on. We got the World Event going on. We got Raids. We got Archer Class. We got Primal Rift. So nothing too special unless you're super early in the game and looking for more copies of Rowan, which I am with my new account, so I'll probably be doing that a little bit. Maybe throwing some event keys to get me some Rowan copies. But yeah, nothing. It's just going to be busy. Nothing new, nothing too exciting. just do your thing, get stuff done, and repair your gem stack. That's what I'm doing. All that Dragonite and Cursed Runes I've been buying. I'm down to, don't make fun of me on this video. In the background here, I'm playing Bounty, and then I do Vault Keys because I went to under 2,000 gems. So I had my timer set for an hour, and I'm going to keep getting my Tribute, and I'm going to open Vault Keys. That's how I'm going to repair my gem stack. But yeah, that is it for PC Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. And I'll be back soon with the scoring for you at Reset on Monday. We'll have a team video for the World event. And then we will have the weekly preview. Those are the next few videos I got for you. And those will be in the next 24 hours. So, pretty soon. Probably actually in the next, less than that. But yeah, see you guys. Leave a like. On to Nintendo Switch. Alright, so you guys are around the 11-minute mark. Let's see if I can remember that. I probably won't. I'll probably have to watch the video again and figure that out. Alright, Nintendo Switch, what do you got going on next week? This is Nintendo Switch's spoilers for the upcoming week of September 12th, 2022. So we'll be going over your events, any new troops, any new weapons, any new pets, if there's any classes or kingdoms expected, and what kingdom week it is for weapons in the Soul Forge and troops in the event key drop table. That's what we go over in the spoilers, and this is Nintendo Switches. Alright, you guys also have Guild Wars, so I will link at the end of this video my Guild Wars teams. Now, my red team did terrible last Guild Wars, but the Guild Wars before that, I got second place. So, Nintendo Switch, you guys are way behind. As long as you're not in bracket 1 or 2, my team should work fine, just fine for you. They're high scoring and safe, both. And I'll link that video at the end of this video for you. Guild Wars, because we have Guild Wars too. Alright, you also have raids going on next week, and so do we. Ours will be a different raid, but still the same principle. You use the raid killer, the boss killer, and whatnot. I'm sure I got a video on your specific raid in my catalog somewhere. But you guys are having a Nexus week. Sorry about that. It's probably like your third or fourth Nexus week, so nothing too exciting as far as weapons and troops. Maybe Osha's Tome's coming through this week for y'all. That'd be the most exciting thing if you haven't got it already. So yeah, Guild Wars and Raids for Switch, September 12th, 2022. Faction Assault is Umbral Nexus. Pet Rescue is Barkley from Nexus. Thursday class event is Elementalist, so if you don't have that bad boy at 100, now's the time, because it might be your last one for a while. And then Friday you have Bounty. We just had Bounty. You're getting Nature Weird. You just have to plop it on the bottom of the team. It does like damage to all enemies based on elemental stars or something. So you're going to want to do Corpse Mare, Tigraki, Ogress, Nature Weird for your bounty event. Alright, to reiterate here, you got Guild Wars and Raid Boss starting on Monday, September 12th. You got Faction Assault Tuesday of Umbral Nexus. You got Pet Rescue Wednesday, Barkley from Nexus. You got Class Event Thursday, Elementalist. And then Friday you have Bounty. I got a Bounty like right now. I did one Friday, Bounty video. All you gotta do is take off Stone Shell and put on the freaking name of the troop. Where the heck is it? What? Nature Weird. Sorry. Alright, in that it's a Nexus week, there's not going to be much to say here, y'all. Nexus, you've had this a few times in a row, so the troops you're going to be able to get are stuff like, Kalika, King Heliodor, maybe, it depends. I think he was at the Kingdom Pass, right? So maybe not. Well, I can't even really tell you because it was the Kingdom Pass, and some of the troops you can get, some of them you can't. So if you still need troops from the Nexus, throw event keys. If you don't. I don't think I did, except for maybe once when it first came out. The weapons, we got Doom Tonto, Elemental Balance, Elemental Reach, Krista Scythe, Nature's Star, Osha's Tome, Thorn Blade, Tide's Lash, Umbral Tome, and Vulcan's Mace. The only two notable ones there are Osha's Tome and Umbral Tome. The two tomes, I think, with Osha's Tome being, the best. So if you don't have Osha's Tome, I think you're getting it, and you should get it however it comes into the game. Alright, Nintendo Switch troop spoilers. Come on, computer. It's loading. Alright, so on Monday, you guys are getting a bunch of troops here. Monday, September 12th, 2022, from the Nexus, you're getting Fireborn Eagle. It comes pre-cooked. Is this just like your first Nexus week? Nah, you're only getting 3 new ones. Okay, I see. Alright, so another repeat Nexus week, right? Monday, September 12th, 2022, from the Nexus, Fireborn Eagle. It comes pre-cooked. Arcane Storm, base rarity rare. Troop type elemental beast, troop roll striker. The spell is Fiery Wings. Deal magic +3 damage to an enemy and burn them. If the enemy dies, create 2 elemental stars and gain an extra turn. Mana color red, yellow, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Fireproof. Trait number 2, Fire Heart. And trait number 3, Born of Fire. Create a red gem when my turn begins. Also on Monday, September 12th, 2022, from Silverglade, you're getting the Magician. Resourcefulness, Power, Inspiration, Arcane Death, base rarity, Legendary, Troop type Construct, Troop roll Support. It's a tarot card. Draw the Magician is the spell. Enchant 2 random allies. There's a 7% chance of an extra turn for each purple gem on the board. Mana color purple, mana cost 6. Trait number 1, Inscribed. Trait number 2, Revered. Trait number 3, Good Tarot. Grant a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell. So it's a tarot card. You just collect them. It might come through the campaign, like the paid side, and then if you can't get it there because you're free to play, you would have to get it with vault keys whenever they put it in your vault key drop table, which wouldn't be immediately. You'd have to wait, at least a few weeks. All right, also on Monday, September 12th, from the Nexus, you're getting Valiant Pyrea. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Arcane Dark, base rarity, epic. Troop type elemental, troop roll striker. I think that's going to be your raid troop. Flaming Sphere is the spell. Deal magic +4 damage to an enemy. If they are a boss, deal 3 times 5 times damage based on my ascensions. Gain 2 magic for each elemental star on the board. Mana color, red purple, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Firebrand. Trait number 2, Born of Fire. Trait number 3, God Slayer. So that's your boss killer, your raid troop. Make sure you use at least one of those on your team to get rid of the Zul'Goth. Alright, on Friday, September 16th, 2022, from the Nexus, you're getting Nature Weird. This will be your bounty troop, the one you have to use. That's the difference between raids and bounty. On raids, you don't have to use the troop they give you. It's just good to use it because it can one-shot the boss. As far as bounty goes, you have to use it or you're going to get less points. You have to use all bounty troops. Nature Weird, I think I'll name you Gale. Arcane Light, base rarity rare. Troop type elemental, troop roll mage. The spell is Razor Leaves. Deal magic +4 scatter damage boosted by elemental stars. Mana color green, yellow, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Bounty Hunter. Trait number 2, Agile. Trait number 3, Born of Nature. Create a green gem, my turn begins. So if you watch my bounty video from Friday, which I would suggest you do, I actually used Nature Weird on my first team for our event, just to get through the first 5 to 10 battles really quickly with Sister of Nightmares, or whatever her name is. So, yeah, kind of topical there. So, just take off Stone Shell, put on Nature Weird. That's what all I'm saying. Nature Weird isn't a terrible bounty troop, but it's never going to be used on, like, level 20 as a helper for the bounty team. But you have to use it this time. Anyway, that's your troops, Nintendo Switch. Your weapons. Any new weapons? Alright, you got Vulcan's Mace coming in on Monday from the Nexus. It is a legendary weapon. The weapon type is Mace. The weapon roll is Striker. The mana color is purple-brown. The mana cost is 14. The spell is Deal magic +7 damage to an enemy boosted by Nexus allies. Then create a mix of 6 red and brown gems for each Nexus ally. It has Armored. Gain 4 armor. Flaming, burn the first enemy. Striking, deal 5 damage to the first enemy. And Fire, create a firestorm. So it might be useful this upcoming week, but, you got raids, you got bounty, so I don't know. But I guess you don't. I guess you already have Osha's Tome, so Osha's Tome is the best weapon. So if you didn't get Osha's Tome the first time, it'll probably be in the Soul Forge this time, maybe. And if it is, grab it if you didn't get it the first time, because it's useful. Alright, that's your only new weapon. It is coming in on Monday, so that might be your raid weapon or something like that, since you guys have raids. Get it through the event, because you're already buying turns and potions anyway. You might as well go up to the weapon. Don't buy it in the Soul Forge and waste diamonds. I'll click on classes for you. Geomancer is your next class, but probably not for a while, because we just got that. Obsidian Depths is your next faction, probably like next week or so, right? Or no. You just got Umbral Nexus, so it's going to be a while for that one, too. And then your pets, nothing. No pets until September 21st. Max Kingdom Power for Switch. On Monday, the 12th, Silverglade Kingdom Power goes to 19. On the 16th, Nexus Kingdom Power goes to 11. So, yeah. That is it. You guys also have Guild Wars next week. You got Raids, you got Bounty. You got a lot going on. It's another Nexus week for y'all, which is kind of boring because they do it back to back to back when they introduce a kingdom. So your drop table for event keys isn't going to be too exciting. Your Soulforge weapons probably won't be too exciting unless you didn't get Osha's Tome. It's just a busy week for y'all. You got the Bounty, which is the best single-player event in the game as far as rewards go. If everything goes correct, goes right, and you get all the orbs and you get good stuff from the orbs. Vault event's the best, but the Bounty's the second best. So you got raids. Raids are usually pretty easy. You can look up some videos on my channel. I did that exact raid like 6 months ago. Guild Wars, I'll link a video at the end. Maybe I'll link my Bounty video. I don't know. If I don't link the Guild Wars teams video, I'll link the Bounty video for y'all. I might do that. Anyway, sorry, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining, it helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below, and I will see y'all next time, which is scoring for the world event, then weekly preview and teams video, which if you're listening right now on your Nintendo Switch, that probably doesn't apply to you. But right now in the upper left-hand corner, I either got my Guild Wars teams videos or I got my Bounty video right there for you to click on, since it applies to your upcoming week. Peace.